Hi there, Fidos here again. Today I would want to talk about three things that might happen to your company if you completely neglect branding. The first thing that might possibly happen to you would be your company would be completely undifferentiated. You would fail to portray yourself as something different from all your other competitors. And that would have a detrimental effect on your business because why would people go to you as compared to any other service providers or product in the market out there? On the second point, your perceived value would drop. So why is it important to have that kind of prestige or brand, to have your brand portray itself as an entity of value? Why is it even important? This is more applicable in the cases where you are trying to grow your company to be eventually evaluated, and then you might want to get more investors, or you might want to have an exit strategy and sell off your company. Your brand equity plays a huge role in this, and without a good brand, if you just look like any other business out there, you would have a slightly harder time in this area. But of course, if your numbers, if your accounts are doing amazingly well, that might be a different story. And number three, we are talking about a lower employee retention. So usually when we talk about branding, it's always about how the company is perceived by your customers. But don't forget that it works the other way around. It works internally as well, because how you are perceived will affect the people that work with you, the people that work under you. A desirable brand means more people want to come and work for that company, right? Everybody in the tech space wants to work for Facebook, Google, all these big giants. They love the innovation spirit. They love the culture, all that stuff. That's part of the brand. And I think if you neglect branding as a whole, you are throwing this completely out the door, and you might lose potential good employees that are going after that prospective career that they're seeking. So those are the three things that I can think of top of my mind about what might happen to your business if you completely neglect branding. Even if you think that you're not doing any kind of branding on your company, the reality is that you are doing some kind of branding. Even if you don't have a logo, even if you don't have a consistent color scheme, even if you don't have a proper tone of voice that you have locked down, these are the things that you neglect, and they become part of that brand. Without you knowing it, people will perceive you in a way that they will construct those perceptions themselves. Wouldn't you like to have a say or influence as to how you are being perceived by your audience? I mean, that's the whole point of branding. So that's all from me. See you next time.